Hello everyone, this is Yan from Vivid Curiosity Productions, and today I'm going to show you how to create any shape or letter into a frame in Canva and Photopea. Canva and Photopea are both free softwares that you can use in your web browsers, so this is easily done for you. Transforming any shape into a frame will allow you to increase your creativity when you're creating Photobooth templates, so let's begin. First, you're going to want to go into Canva, and it doesn't actually matter if you own a free license or a premium license. The important thing is you have an account on Canva. For simplicity's sake, I'm only going to create a square 500 by 500 pixel template. Now that it's here, I'm going to go into Elements and find a specific design. For example, this speech bubble. As you can see, it is not a frame. It is simply a shape. So even if I put one image over here, I cannot turn the speech bubble into the shape or into the picture that I want. And this is what we're going to learn today. I'm going to teach you how to do three things. One is to create any shape you find on Canva into a frame that you want. The second one would be a letter, and the third one is any shape that you draw by yourself. So first, you're going to want to put your shape into Canva. So make sure this is white so it can be easily cut out in Photopea. And against it, I chose a specific color for the shape that will allow to be distinguished easily for the Photopea software between white and the actual shape that you're working with. And just like that, you're just going to download it. Now that you have it, you're going to go into a website that's called photopea.com. And once you're here, you're going to see this. And now you're just going to grab your download, drag it into the Photopea software, and it's going to open up for you. Now that you're here, it's a pretty simple process, but it does take some time getting used to where the buttons are. First, you're going to want to go to the magic wand tool, and then you are going to click on the shape that you want. As you can see, if you look closely, there's now these lines that indicate which one you selected. Make sure that's correct. Once you're done, you can click on Paths, and then click on the third button that says Selection to Path. Once that's done, you're going to want to go into Layer, Vector Masks, and Current Path. Once you see that behind it is now everything is turning into this checkerboard, it means it's already transparent, you're going to want to go to File, Export As, and PDF. And I'm going to save this as Speech Bubble and save. Now that you're done, you're going to go back to Canva. You're going to go to the home page. You are going to upload the PDF file that you downloaded from Photopea. You're going to wait for it a little bit, and that's done. Now, when you open this up, this is now a working frame. And to prove it to you, I'm going to right-click and detach the image and remove my shape. And now you can use this in anything that you're designing and use it as an actual frame. You can put images that you also find from Canva, you can put people in it, and let your creativity run wild. Next, let's do the exact same process 2 more times. This second time, we're gonna use a letter. Let's say you want to make this into a frame. As you can see, I've chosen multiple letters. Again, I'm gonna go into Share, download it. Doesn't really matter if it's a PNG or a JPEG. Just like that, I'm going to go back to Photopea, I'm going to exit from my original document, and now import the new one that I have. Now, before you begin, make sure you're at the Layers tab and go to Magic Wand. As you can see, when I click on the Magic Wand, it only selects one thing at a time. If I click S, it's going to select the letter S. If I click A, it's going to select the letter A. But what we actually want is to select the entire thing. So what you're going to do is after clicking on S, you're going to hold Shift and click on A, and then click on R, click on A again, and click on H. And now you have selected the entire letters, not just one by one. And like what we did in the previous round, we're going to go to Paths, click on Selection to Path, make sure the work path is selected, and then go to Layer, Vector Mask, and then Current Path. And just like we did before, you're going to go into File, Export As, and then PDF. This time, I'm going to name it Sarah's Frame. And just like that, you're going to go into Canva, import your frame, and now you should be able to use it. I'm going to right-click on the frame, detach image, and now you have a Sarah frame. So you can put, again, like before, you can use any image you like, and now it'll replace the Sarah frame, or you can also put people. That's pretty much it. But for the third one, the only difference is I'm going to show you how to do if you have a very specific shape in mind. So just like this, you're going to go into Tools, and you're going to have a Draw tool. So I'm going to draw the shape that I like, and then I'm going to color on it, and then same way, I am simply going to save it. I'm going to go to Photopea, create a new document, import my new frame. And as before, we're back into familiar territory. You're just going to select your object, go to Paths, Selection to Path, and then Layer, Vector Mask, Current Path, and then File, Export As, PDF. And I'm going to name this Blob Frame. And just like that, let's go back to Canva, import our blob frame, open it up, and now it's ready to be used. There you go. I hope you learned something today. And this is how you can create your own frame. If you're still having difficulties creating your own, don't worry, we can actually create this for you. You can email us here and we will respond to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.